Hey there, everybody. This is Jay. You know what? I just decided because I saw it today. I was lucky to get to see today. The Lego Movie 2, the second part. Now, me and the Lego movies, I'll admit, I was like many people when I got to see or heard about the first Lego movie. I had my doubts. I'm like, it looks like it's got a really good cast, but that doesn't make for a really good movie. Now, I don't know about other people. I know for me, I was actually pretty impressed. I was like, man, they did a really good job with the Lego movie. It had everything. It had action, suspense, drama, comedy, musical numbers. Very clever, very original story. They brought all these different, characters together. I was really, really impressed with the movie. And when I heard they're doing Lego Batman, I wasn't surprised, and I left that movie very, very impressed. I liked it a lot. I just watched it again recently, actually, with one of my siblings, and it was funny. The movie doesn't really take itself that seriously, but that's kind of what makes it so good. It pokes fun at all these previous Batman genres and all that stuff. So, yeah, Lego Batman, I was very, very impressed with. Now, sadly, when it comes to Lego Ninjago, I can't say the same thing. I was disappointed. I was bummed out. I had hoped it'd be a really good movie, and I just wasn't that impressed. That's just the truth. Now, at Comic Con, I got to see one of the newer trailers for the Lego Movie 2, the second part. Some of the cast was there, like Chris Pratt, Elizabeth Banks, and I was very, very impressed. So my hype for this film was really, really high. I was looking forward to this movie, but I have learned lately it's safe to, not have high expectations because you don't know. I know most movies I see lately, it's either going to be really good or it's going to be really bad. And that's most of the time just the truth. It just is. It's just the reality. It's just the way it is. But you know what? I was looking forward to this movie. I was excited for this movie. So I gave it a shot. And right away, I was very impressed. In the first, like maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, I really, really just loved this movie. And it didn't really go down the whole way. I mean, it poked fun at a bunch of different characters. There's a lot of really great jokes in here. Really great start to the story. It actually really almost kind of starts off where the last one ended, and then it jumps forward a couple of years. And it's got all the original cast is back. There's new characters. As you've seen some of the trailers, things are not as good as they once were. And yeah, as this film goes along, what was interesting about this movie was there was more music in this film than there was in previous films. There was a lot more music, a lot more songs. Yet, in a weird way, that kind of worked. I was okay with it. It never really got too ridiculous, too over the top. It never felt out of place. It fit. And it was actually a lot of fun. It kind of actually upped some of the scenes where these musical numbers happened, surprisingly enough. Also, I do have to say Tiffany Haddish was in this. I hope I'm saying that right. Haddish. And I'm not saying she's not a talented actress, but I haven't seen her in that great of roles. I did recently see her in The Oath, and she was much better in that movie. It's probably one of her better roles. So when I heard she was in this, I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a good choice, but it was a very, very good choice. This was actually probably one of her best roles I have ever seen her play, and I mean that. I mean, she voices the character like a character in this, but I was blown away. She did an amazing job with the character, with some of the musical numbers, some of the singing. I mean, it was really, really good. This was definitely like the best film I've ever seen her in, and I hope it goes up from there because she is a talented actress. She just hasn't had some roles that I've liked in the past. I can't say this movie was as good as the Lego movie. I can't say that, but it's a pretty gosh darn close second. I think it's on the level with me of where Lego Batman was. It actually might be no, it was on that level because I found myself clapping at the jokes a lot, laughing at the jokes a lot, having a blast from start to finish with this movie, and almost not wanting it to end. Just how great everything was. There was some cool twists and turns this movie went along. Don't worry, I won't spoil them here. But I think fans are really gonna like this movie. This is kind of like Lego Movie One, where you can take the whole family to see it and they'll all enjoy it. From young to old. I think there's something here for everybody to enjoy. And like I said, the jokes were really, really clever in this movie. They weren't kind of like, ridiculous or over the top. I got a lot of them. I got a lot of the jokes. I thought they were all very, very funny. And it kind of pushes some of these characters to new levels. You find some things about some of these characters that you didn't know before. And yeah, just overall, I was really, really impressed with this film. If I were to give it a rating, I'd probably give it an 8.5 out of 10, maybe even a 9. I think I'll let you go to a 9 because I enjoyed it. I would gladly watch this movie again. Heck, I'd probably watch it more than once, gladly. Because it was really fun. It was overall a great movie. It's what you expect of the Lego movies. It's where I think all the Lego movies should be. And I hope that, if they do more of these, or even like a Lego Batman 2, as I've heard it's been rumored to be done, that it's on this same level. I really do hope that because Warner Brothers did a great job with this. The animation looks wonderful. All the sets are amazing. All the characters are amazing. Like I said, the original songs were pretty gosh darn good, actually. I mean, we don't just hear everything is awesome in this. No, there's a lot of different songs thrown in there, and a lot of the newer worlds we get to see are really quite impressive. I mean that they were pretty gosh darn impressive. I was like, wow, they did a pretty good job just how everything looked, and how everything was. They poked fun at some new genres, like Twilight had some good jokes poked in there. There was like, it's like some of Chris Pratt's characters, they played in the past were poked at. So there was a lot more here that they took more chances with this film, I think, or they took. Let's put it this way: they did similar chances they did in the first one and some new ones, and it paid off really, really well. This is the first movie in a while I would highly recommend go seeing. Go check it out. I loved it. It was absolutely wonderful, and I personally hope this isn't the last Lego movie we see because with these Lego movies, like Lego Movie 1 and now this one, Warner Brothers did an amazing job. Warner Brothers Animation proved, hey, we can do good movies like this. And I think it was good that they waited a while between 1 and 2 because I think it gave them a chance to fine tune it and tell a good story here and just like make something really great here. So yeah, this movie actually comes out in theaters February 8th, so this coming Friday. It'll be here before we know it. And yeah, I'd say take the whole family to see this. I think there's something everybody here will enjoy. Be sure to follow me. Be sure to definitely, I'd love to hear your comments below. What do you think of this film? Are you excited for this movie? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be bad? What did you think of my review? If you have had a chance to see this movie already, because I know there have been some pre screenings for this movie, do you agree with what I said? Is there something I might have missed about the movie? Because there's a lot that happens in this movie. There is. And it's about like an hour and a half, hour 40, maybe hour 50, and a lot happens. So I could easily miss something in my review. Be sure to click that subscribe button. Also, be sure to, there's a little bell there you can hit so let you know when I'm doing future videos. I think I'm going to try to do some more reviews on here. I can't say they're going to be all the time, but I think I will do more of them. And other than that, have yourselves a great rest of the day. Again, my name is Jay, and I am a reviewer. And have yourself a wonderful rest of the day and a great rest of the weekend. Thank you so much for watching.